Okay, so here we have the Panasonic, one of the last Panasonic VHS VCR decks ever produced, and I said in a previous post I wasn't going to post any more of this retro stuff because after all it is dead, but there's one thing that definitely deserves a mention. The Super Drive has something called, wait, I just need to turn down my chips. The Super Drive has something called Jet Search, which is quite incredible because there's no time code on this tape, and yeah, it promises, and indeed I've just tested it. Let me just turn down my chips. I just turned it down, and for the first time, I'm just going to do a jet search. It's 35 times jet search. Now, there's no, as I said, there's no time code on this tape, so I don't know the technicalities involved in this. Either there's some little processor going on. Oh, the cat's arrived. All right, Jimmy, you all right? Yeah, that's it. And basically, there's no time code, and there must be a little microprocessor somewhere, either registering the weight of the spools, with regards to how long the tape is, because obviously if you hit 35 times jet search at the end of the tape, you're going to snap it. So there needs to be some sort of weighting in place. So my theory is, and somebody will maybe. Yeah, turn it down. My theory is that there's either a weighting, registering the weighting, or there's a maths between the left spool and the right spool, so therefore it can calculate. It might be weighting as well, but somehow it can calculate the difference between the left and the right and how much is on and how much is passed and stuff. But don't forget, this doesn't have any time code, so it's all pretty much in vague. But listen to this. It sounds like the room is going to take off. So it's really going for it there. You can see I've only recorded on the first 5 seconds of this tape, so there's only time code on the first 5 seconds. This is the Sony 240 tape, which is 4 hours in short play and 8 hours in long play. And you can see it's absolutely gunning it now at the moment. Redundant technology, we know, but it's one of the tricks of the past that came latterly. It's amazing the way they continue to pioneer these devices right until the end. And you can hear, look, the motor is slowing down. Now, due to the fact there's no time code, that's either waiting on the right spool, slowing right down now. As I said, if that hit the end of the tape at 35 times, it would rip the tape off. It's slowing down now, and there we go. It's come to the end. And interestingly enough, it's going to do an auto rewind now, I believe, which is a lot quieter and a lot smoother. I don't think it's got the jet search in reverse. It's probably doing 8 times or something. The reason why I'm doing this is because, as I said, number one, I think my kitchen's about to catch fire. Number one, there's no documentation on, as far as I can see, how the jet search works. Super Drive, you know about, fast engagement of tape and high quality picture quality and pretty much instant reverse, rewind, fast forward and stuff. But as far as the jet search is concerned, I haven't found any documentation on it. And as I said again, because the tape is not time coded, it means it has no reference at all. So it's got to work it out by either balancing the weight or somehow or other working out some sort of mathematical difference between the two spools. So there we go, we're rewinding now, much slower, much quieter. But that's another one, that's another feature of the past. There we go, that's come to the end. Oh, now what's it doing? it's jet searching Back to the Future. Alright, we've had enough of that. Alright, thank you for that. Hopefully that's the last Panasonic VHS VCR around the world, exclusively to YouTube.